Okay, so now moving on to torture box woman, we have to glue the inside of the plate back on. As you can see, the glue all came undone, like pushed in. And then we gotta take these staples out to get to her mechanism. I fixed one of these before. I fixed my, well, I own 2 of these. This is the second one I own. I fixed my first one because the belt was bad. This one, my friend said he thinks that the motor's dead, so that's why he sold this one and the lunging pumpkin carver to me for cheap, because he sold them to me for parts and repairs. So yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with 2 of her. I mean, I don't even know if I'm going to be able to get this one to work, but it's worth a shot. I think I'll have 2. I don't know, but I guess so. Whatever. It won't be the first prop I own 2 of. I also have 2 Resurrection Marys, and I think there's 1 or 2 other props I have that I have 2 of. Oh, the coffin skeleton, I have 2 of those. I did have 3, but I used 1 for parts, and then I sold the cosmetics as is. So yeah, there's another prop I have 2 of, I think. I don't count the Jasons, the Jimmy Jasons, because they're 2 different versions, but yeah. Okay, so I did take her all apart, and I tested the motor on her. So like it's still attached to the harness, so I just plug it into her control box. And the motor's not running at all, and when I like try to turn it manually with my fingers, it like tries to go, but then the sound on her glitches out, so I'm thinking it might be a board issue. But before I go ahead and assume that, I want to go ahead and replace the motor, because sometimes faulty motors could cause items to glitch out. So we'll try that, and if not, I'm probably not going to go too in-depth with it, with trying to repair the board, because like I said, I already have one that does fully work. So this one is a good, what I like to call a beater prop, which is like, you know, it's outside, it gets wet, it's whatever, because, you know, and then I always keep the one I have in good condition, and this is like you use it, you know, you don't have to worry about it getting ruined or anything, because it already doesn't work. So that might be what I end up doing with it, but yeah, I don't know. Let's go ahead and try a new motor. Okay, this is not the same size motor. Sorry. But I just used it as a test motor, and it did spin, so this motor is bad. This one's dead. The problem is I don't know if I have an exact replacement one that's this size, but we will try. But yeah, so it is just a bad motor. Okay, I found a match, and I soldered the wires on, as you can see. So now we're gonna go ahead and put it all back together. I gotta get rid of the tip. This is just, I took this motor for parts from something, so I just gotta take that little pulley off there, because, or no, actually I don't. Look at that. It needs a pulley. It just so happened that the one that was on it is missing. Where the hell it went, I don't know. So that literally worked perfect. Okay, so as you can see, we got movement. I had to use a different motor. That one didn't work because the brass knob would not come off the shaft, and it would not fit through the hole there. So I ended up accidentally breaking the motor, but I put a new one in. So yeah. Okay, so now she's back together. The box is here. I actually ended up just taping tape on the sides here to keep this in place. And instead of putting staples back in like it was, because I don't have like a pneumatic staple gun like they probably use in the factory. I have a regular staple gun, but I don't think that's gonna do it. It might, I don't know. But anyway, to make it easier, I'm just gonna drill screws through here and through here, so that if I do ever have to repair it again in the future, which I'm sure it will need, I can just easily screw and unscrew. So I'm just gonna drill those through. So when it comes to the torture box woman, I had to go back. I put the wrong voltage motor in her, and it was really overworking and overheating, and it still started getting warm. It's still warm, actually, a little. And so I went back in my parts bin, and I had to find the exact motor with the exact same wattage capacitor. Luckily, I found one. Fits in here perfectly, because her motor that she needs is stronger than a lot of other Tekky prop motors. I mean, I'm assuming the jumping ones or the lunging ones or whatever, Jesus, come on, probably have the same wattage motors. I don't know, with the same wattage capacitors, but I thought that this one was the same. I thought it said 16 volts. It actually says 10. they're so small sometimes that it's hard to even see. But I checked this capacitor. It's 16 volts, and it should be, yeah, 100 UF. It is. Okay. So this is the exact motor that she came with. Well, not the exact one, but the proper one that she came with. So this one will work now, because I did have it together and testing it, and it was just moving extremely slow. So I'll put the new belt piece on. Should be good right there. New belt on too, because her belt was bad. Yeah, a little bit more. There we go. That's perfect. All right, here she is. Turn her volume up. And yeah, that's it for this video. I don't know if I'm going to keep her, sell her, use her for a trade, or just, I don't know, have two. But like I said, it wouldn't be the first prop that I have duplicates of, so. All right. Yeah, her volume's not turned up very high. I have it pretty quiet right now, but yeah, so that's probably why you could hear her mechanism so much. But other than that, she works pretty good. So, all right, thank you guys for watching.